Welcome to Julie's Wreath Boutique. I know you have a bunch of ribbon in your ribbon stash, and I thought, how can we use that ribbon to make a wreath? So we're going to come up with a new 2.5-inch ribbon wreath. This was easy to do, and I cannot wait to show you. So let's get started. Okay, so this is going to be a really easy project for you. So I bet you guys are like me and you have a bunch of the Sam's Club ribbon that you get for like $7 a pop when they come out. I got these last fall and I have so much of it and I'm not using it. So what I want you to do is I want you to cut. Now I use 62 pieces of ribbon. All right. And I cut them at 20 inches long. So the first step in this is cutting all that ribbon. Then the next thing is you're just going to grab a Dollar Tree wreath form. You can use any wreath form, a smaller one, a bigger one. It's really up to you. You're going to take your first piece of ribbon and you're going to fold it over. And you're going to have the folded edge on the outside of your wreath and you're going to go through that loop, all right? We're going to pull it really good and we're going to leave it just like it is. Now we're going to do the alternative color. You could use as many colors as you want. This could be more like a rag wreath type of look. But this is a great way to get rid of some of that ribbon you might have on hand that you'd love to use, but you're like, okay, I can only use it in so many wreaths. But this was just really fun to do. And a little side note here, we use this as a learning opportunity for Crosby. Crosby is 10, and I've talked about him in my videos. He's one of my little elephants. And so Mom sat down and he sat with me and we kind of worked on how do we edit videos. So if you want to say hi to Crosby in the comments, he will absolutely love that. So anyways, I just thought I'd share that little tip. So as you can see, we're just pulling it and you're gonna like squish these together at the end here, but you're just gonna keep going. So I'm gonna let this do the fast thing and have some fun little music for you. If only wreaths took that long to make, right? We'd be making them all day long. So I get to the end of my wreath here and I start to push back on the existing ribbons that I have because I want to make sure this is as full as I possibly can get, okay? It's pretty much simple. I ended up using 62 cuts of my ribbon here, but again, that's wired ribbon and it's 2.5 inches. Do you have to use a 2.5-inch ribbon? No, you can use whatever size. I don't know if I would go bigger than 2.5. You could give it a try, but you could use 1.5, you could use 1, but just know you will need more. So once we get to the end here, we're going to do some dovetailing. So basically, you're just going to take your pieces of ribbon individually, and this will take you a little bit of time, but that's okay. And you're just going to fold the two pieces over, and you're going to cut at an angle on the folded side, okay? So we're going to do this whole wreath, and I'm not going to really kind of worry about it being exactly precise. One of the things that you could do if you wanted to is you could just cut around the wreath and have a more straight look, but really it's up to you. You could just cut these at an angle, have fun with it, but I just kind of played around with it and cut all these at an angle. But guys, if you've not joined Julie's official Facebook group. I have a free official Facebook group, okay? And I always list it down below. It used to be known as Wreath Creators and More, but I want you to join. We renamed it, rebranded to Julie's Wreath Boutique official group because, of course, there's somebody out there pretending that they're me and pretending that the group, I'm a part of it or it's my group. So we decided to change it, and this is what we did, and I'd love to have you join. But the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a ribbon or a bow for this. You got to make a bow, right? Now this ribbon came from Costco. But we're just going to make a really simple bow. You're going to start off with gathering a piece with a tail at the end. So I think we're going to measure about 12 inches here. Okay, so we're going to do a 3-looped bow. And we're just going to keep it the same. We're going to measure 12 inches, come back to the center, do it 3 times over on each side, and then you have a beautiful bow. I also have another group I wanted to tell you guys about. I have a crafting monthly group. It is a subscription group. If it's not for you, that's okay. But we have 2 lives a month, and we chit chat and we make beautiful wreaths and different projects. We have a really fun project coming up in April. I cannot wait to show you. But that's called Julie's Crafting Boutique. So if you want to find out more information about it, I will leave it down in the description box below. But if you're wanting to learn how to make a bow here, this is easy. It doesn't have to be complicated. I wanted just to make a really simple bow, and we did 3 loops on each side, all the same size, 12 inches. Then I took a white pipe cleaner or Chenille Stem. What do you guys like to call them? I grew up calling them pipe cleaners, but when I started making crafts, people would call them Chenille Stems. So I'd be really curious. Leave me the answer down below. But listen, if you want to learn how to make bows like this, make sure you're watching my bow videos here on YouTube. But it's just the perfect size, fun little bow I put at the bottom of this. You could add some flowers to this if you wanted. I think daisies would be really pretty. We're going to take a center piece here, and we're just going to fold it over, and we're going to put it on where that piece of pipe cleaner is. And I just feel like it just like finishes off your bow. So you've seen me do this before. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I'm so happy that you're here today. I hope this was fun. We love to make crafts here. We love to do wreaths, but we also love to have a good time and support each other. So I just kind of like pull it to the side, and now we're going to cut the little ends, and now we can put this on our wreath. So once you get everything cut and trimmed, your bow is ready to go on your wreath. It's pretty simple. We're going to take it and use those pipe cleaners or Chenille Stems, remember. Tell me in the comments below, what do you call it? And I'm just finding a spot. You can see I'm going to go around one of the wires of the wreath. I'm just kind of like making a spot where the ribbon is, and I'm stretching it away from it, and then I'm just going to twist it on the back. And it's that simple. But guys, if you love crafting, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you turn on the notification bell. If you're not on my email list, guys, you want to get on my email list. I will leave that link down below. I give away these wreaths. I don't sell them anymore. I give them away to people on my email list. And that's how you get the chance to register for the giveaway. So I would love to have you. So make sure you check out the description bar below. Again, use all this old leftover ribbon that you might have on hand and make a beautiful wreath. It was so much fun to make. And come back next Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're here and we want to craft with you. So I think this turned out so cute, and I think she's adorable. So we'll see you next time in Julie's Wreath Boutique. Bye-bye.